back playing Mario Kart Midnight, and this time it's with all tracks inspired off non-Mario Kart games. Tracks we've never seen before on 200cc. We're slowly becoming more familiar with all of them, so maybe we should give online another try soon. But for now, enjoy these amazing custom tracks. First track, Bowser Jr.'s Crafty Castle, and this track is based off of Paper Mario, which is really exciting. Once again, Mayro choosing the tracks, and this time we are going on 200cc to add a little bit more difficulty. Granted, we had enough difficulty playing this game pack online last time. As you guys saw, that was extremely tough, playing a lot of tracks I've never seen before. So the more of these offline video, whoa, oh my gosh, oh, dry bones, that is so cute. Anyway, more of these offline videos we do, the more we will get used to the lay of the land of all 200 tracks. I mean, we still haven't even played half of them if you think about it. And oh my gosh, that's a giant Bowser Jr. I don't think it is gonna shoot a fireball like his dad does. Yeah, it looks like it's just a statue, but very cool nonetheless. Lots of textures I've never seen before. Oh, look at the Goombas. Hang on, we gotta stop for a second. Little paper Goombas. This is adorable. It's funny, like, this sort of thing reminds me a lot of Mario Kart DS. A lot of the items in the game, like the bananas and the red shells, were actually 2D items that would spin to make sure that you could see it fully from your viewpoint. So they weren't actually 3D, like they were paper thin when you really looked at it. Looking at the mini map, doesn't look like it's too complicated. Just been goofing around here, and this, it kind of looks like you could go up that, but you can't because it's so small, but it is actually a wall. This is a shortcut with some off-road. This area, it's kind of interesting. You can't really see Bowser Jr. at all. Like, you can't see his face. You only see his bandana and his lower half. This ending here might be some sort of shortcut. I'm looking, scoping it out, and wow, that actually is kind of busted considering like how much off-road you can cut there and how much little off-road you have to go through. So I imagine that would be really good for a vehicle like the Magic Cruiser. Today's episode is going to be so much fun, just playing all these tracks from various video games. Some we've played, some we've never even heard of, but regardless, I'm sure many of you in the comment section will be able to drop some extra information on these tracks as we go through the whole thing. Can we go up this? I don't know. It looks like I keep like shortcut hunting and all my ideas are not yielding any results. We're just hitting walls. We're stuck in the off-road. Oh wait, you can go down here? Wait, what? What? You could go... Now I'm really confused. You can bounce on that? If you could bounce on it, there's gotta be some sort of way to utilize that. I mean, maybe like right here, you could like mushroom off of this right here and then bounce and then create a shortcut. Like this, I'd imagine if you mushroom, you'd be able to get enough height. That is really interesting. I did not expect to be able to bounce off of that. I thought maybe driving off of that would have been very surprising. And oh my God, we're gonna lose the CPUs. We gotta get back on track. I don't think we're gonna be Daisy here. We gotta really pull out all the stops. Yes, Red Shell, just what we needed. Go, Red Shell, go! Epic first place. Pandora Palace from a game called Deltarune, which I'm sure many of you have played before. And whoa, this looks really cool. I know nothing about the game, like zero, absolutely zero. So I will only be able to observe this as someone who has never played the track and never played the game. Keep that in mind. And I hope you guys are able to point out some of the little Easter eggs and the attention to detail that these custom track creators put into these beautiful courses. And wow, this is actually insane. What a crazy section. That's really cool. It reminds me of the Boshi skate park, Toad on the skateboard section at the end with the half pipes. Very reminiscent. And gotta slow down, gotta go slide. It's really hard to see where to go on this section. There's zero arrows anywhere, and the textures are very similar. And even with this Dolphin 1080p, that is an extremely confusing section. Okay, what's going on here? More of these crazy obstacles to avoid. And you're gonna have to make a left turn. It's completely blind. I had to look at the mini-map last second to figure out which way to turn. And here's some arrows. Decided to put some arrows at the beginning of the level, but then no help towards the second half. This is a very beautiful, like, salmon pink colored track texture. It goes really nice with the teal and purple. And oh my gosh, I don't think that's possible on 150cc. That was ridiculous. Shooting sky high. So this is only a 2-lap track. We're gonna be zooming through these tracks today, and I'm gonna actually drift early this time, and I still overshot it. Voila! There it is, Pandora Palace. And on to track number 3. This is very fitting. We have a Zelda Breath of the Wild track. Super cool. And I think I've played this one once before. It looks a little familiar. Wow. That's a very uphill section. Okay, we're slowing down. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Just gonna take this slow. Stay behind the CPUs. Lead the way for me. Thank you very much. And we're going right or left. This is, oh, this is a little bit like Cortex Castle. Got both different ways to go. Making a right turn after. And textures are very, very dark on this one. I think you can go through the middle here. Oh, that's so funny. You have to be small to go through the middle. So if you get shrank by Thundercloud, there's a little bit of a benefit. That's cool. I love to see it. Very creative. And that's a lap. And this track is called, I should probably say it, it's called Lost Ruins. Got the Triforce item boxes, of course, the beautiful waterfalls, and that insane off-road shortcut. That cuts an unbelievable amount of time. And we're going into walls. Beautiful. Beautiful. Lots of textures. These thwomps look menacing. Oh, the shock is red. That looks so cool. And wow, oh, this looks much better now, honestly. This looks really beautiful. The whole entire track just changed textures dramatically. It's like a completely different track right now. And then let's take a look at the Goombas with the blood red eyes, ready to eat us for breakfast. The Thwomps have these red possessed eyes as well. And I honestly think that, whoa, wait, what? I was like, this is interesting. I don't know, I honestly don't really see any shortcuts, but I feel like there's always some sort of cool shortcut on custom tracks nowadays, so I might just be missing it. Nice boo effect, very cool. And that is all for Lost Ruins. We almost landed up top. Maybe you can land up top and skip the whole entire roundabout. I don't know, there might be something there on 200. This video is brought to you by Manscaped.com, the global brand for men's grooming and hygiene products. Manscaped offers the best tools and liquid formulations for the 3 big body odor zones. And today we are checking out the Performance Package 4.0, and first thing to highlight is the Lawnmower 4.0 body trimmer. It has a super smart cordless charging system, 90 minutes full charge, LED lights on the front to show you how much juice you have, and another great feature, tap the button on the front 3 times to enable or disable the travel lock option. Not only does the 4.0 Performance Package come with this, the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant and the Crop Reviver Ball Toner Spray, but it also includes their Weed Whacker nose and ear hair trimmer. All of these products are comfortable to use and work flawlessly. For a limited time, you can get all of this plus 2 free gifts, the Shed Travel Bag and the Manscaped Anti-Chafing Boxer Briefs. Alright, back to the video. This track is called Honeymoon Loon from Super Mario Odyssey. And wow, this looks identical to how it looks in Mario Odyssey. I played that game, loved it to death. Really fun to watch speedruns of that game. I'm sure many of you have seen speedruns. I love how you can trick off of the moon craters just like on Cheese Land and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Oh, this is, how does this hit you? Is this like a cactus? Yeah, okay. And there's Dry Bones wearing Bowser's hat in the distance, floating about. Doesn't even look like his wings are moving. Let's take another look at that real quick. Oh, there, he's over here too. Look at that. All of the Dry Bones recently, you know, with the movie, with the custom tracks, Dry Bones getting a lot of love lately. I mean, Dry Bones wasn't even in the regular Mario Kart 8. He made his way in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Dry Bones is getting more popular by the day, is pretty much what I'm trying to say. So, thank you, Waluigi, for throwing that blue shell. And there is a shortcut potential here. It's right here. There's a ramp. I'm gonna shoot off of it and see if we can skip a corner. Yes, we can! Let's go! Oh my gosh, that's so good. I wonder if it's actually better not to trick, because I feel like I didn't need the trick to get the height. 200cc I feel like might have been necessary. I don't know if that's possible in 150. But we're having fun on 200 today, so gonna enjoy it. More Dry Bones. It's kind of weird having the wall in the middle. I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably get rid of that wall that is split down the middle, but that when the 2 paths come together. And this is so cool. What a shortcut that is. You can skip the entire corner, land on the side, take it as a ramp. Oh, that was something else. Oh, and then you could probably go up here and skip this as well. We're gonna wait till we're big, and then we're gonna trick. And 3, 2, 1. Shortcut! Okay, that was really good until I hit the block. You have a clear difference between the road and the off-road by having the shading between them right here. This shading makes a world of a difference. You can easily see where the off-road is, so even though we have gray on gray, the darker part makes it look incredible. Best track so far. Let's keep it going. And now we have Bob-omb Raceway from Super Mario 64. I've played Bob-omb Battlefield, and I'm assuming this is a new and improved version of that. So very excited to see how they turn the first world from Mario 64 into a racetrack, a playable racetrack, a functioning, enjoyable racetrack. Let's see if it is that. And let's go say hi to the Power Star. I remember playing this game when I was like 10 years old and seeing that star behind the gate and wondering, how do I get there? How do I get that? And it took me a long time to figure it out. And I mean, you had to collect 150. Oh, shortcut. Shortcut. You have to collect 150 stars in the DS version. Can't go down there. As opposed to 120 in Mario 64 on just the regular N64. But I would say that most of the additional stars they added in the game were kind of filler. Some of them are really cool when they added those worlds where you unlock the other characters like Mario and Wario, Luigi, and all that. You start the game as Yoshi. Oh, can I go? What's going on here? But yeah, those worlds are really cool, but a lot of the stars would be like, collect these silver stars, and it just kind of felt very similar to like collecting the red coins, and they weren't super memorable as opposed to the original game. I would say that the original game on the N64 is the best version of the game, but the DS one is still really fun, don't get me wrong. All right, this blue shell is having a little bit too much fun there. Kind of slowed down. I was actually outspeeding the blue shell for a moment there. And let's do this a little better than last lap, perhaps. Let's see if we can do it better. Oh yeah, easy. That's a big shortcut. Oh, but there's off-road there. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, can we go up here? Is this possible? No, it's not. Okay, so they have invisible walls that you can't see at all until you find out by bonking. And then this is also a wall? Yes. Okay, this is not, I don't understand why you wouldn't have the invisible wall here. Why do you go past it and then get wrecked? Interesting. Let's do this correctly this time. There's the ramp. Missed it last lap. There we go. And we're on this cage section. I do not recognize this cage section at all, but I do recognize King Bob-omb, and this looks really good. Wow. Oh my gosh, the water is like metallic. What is he doing? You can go right through him. Bowser, you're having a little bit too much fun. You want to battle King Bob-omb? You want to get the Power Star? I don't blame you, Bowser. He looks like he's like winding up a punch and he's ready to knock us out. Well, we're in 10th place now. Shortcut time. Time to try shortcuts that don't work. This track is loads better than the Bob-omb Battlefield track I played back in the day, the original version. But I don't know if it's good enough to be something to race online in a distribution. It seems a little jank. We have Death by Glamour from Undertale, and I'm really excited to see what this has in store for us. Extremely popular game, and oh, that is so cool. Wow, this is beautiful so far. Oh my gosh. All the Undertale fans, I'm sure you're gonna really enjoy this. And so far, playing Mario Kart Midnight, I have some, I'm starting to get some opinions developed the more I play it on the pack as a whole. And I think it's a really cool mission to showcase the newer custom tracks. A lot of times custom tracks, there's so many made, so many of them get created and they don't make it in these big distributions, or they take a long time to get in. And it's kind of demotivating for the track creators. But what I love about Mario Kart Midnight is it's showcasing so many, over 200 different tracks from last year. All tracks made last year. It's just such a cool idea. And I love playing them offline and just seeing the tracks and experiencing it casually. Beautiful track, very simple. And for the Undertale fans, I'm sure you caught plenty of references. Now we got Dreamland Drive from Kirby. I have beaten one Kirby game, and it was called Kirby Canvas Curse on the Nintendo DS. I love the game. I thought it was really, really fun. And other than that, I know not very much about Kirby. But I do love picking the Dreamland stage when I play Smash Ultimate or Smash Melee, so I do appreciate the trees a lot playing this one already. And we got two paths up here. Okay. Whoa, the rolling apples! And these are like boulders. This is really cool. Oh, there it is. There's the famous tree right there from the Smash games. I love this track. I love this track so much. This one and the Undertale track, they really feel like Nintendo tracks. If these tracks show up in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC, I thought I could snipe that and get a mushroom. I'm going up top this time. Jumped over the boost panel, 200cc shenanigans in full effect, but that is okay. I don't want to be in first. I want to try some shortcuts. We're backing up, and we are gonna evade the rolling apple. And we get a banana. Great. Can you trick off of this? You cannot. I thought it might be like the rabbit hole in C2GP. I'm very much a fan of the textures on this track though. Like the textures are extremely simplistic, so it looks really good for a game that has a lot of motion, and the colors are bright, and this is a beautiful track. I really like this Kirby one. I would not be surprised if we see it in C2GP in the future. Now we have Drip Drop Den from Super Mario Galaxy. I haven't played this game, in such a long time. Probably like 13 years ago at this point. So, going to see if I can recall any of this. Wow, this is so beautiful. It's all wavy, the walls are barely intact. The bouncing Fabulicious item there, right over the CPUs. Off the edge, nothing new. Classic Mario Kart Midnight video from me. Spend more time off the track than on the track at this point. And I went 200cc though, because Mayro wanted me to do 200 last video, and I didn't. And this time, I bet she wanted me to do 150, and I'm on 200. So, let's see how this plays. And wow, this is so beautiful. This is one of the most beautiful tracks so far, especially because I've never really seen textures like this. So it stands out. Where do I go? Where do I go? Okay, well there's no arrows and it's all uphill and it's blind, so I had to slow down a lot, but we found our way. Great. Down, and there's a shortcut. We're going for that. And there's also a shortcut at the end, so if I get a mushroom, we'll go for it 100%. Gonna wait for a second. Hopefully we get something good here. Nope, triple bananas. But I do see where the shortcut is. Hopefully I can go for it. I'm holding up the whole time when I'm tricking off it, but just have... Oh, that's a star over there. And I do see the shortcut. Oh, I'm noticing. I don't think fast falling is on. But anyway, there's the shortcut. Hidden pretty well and not too difficult. It's a really nice track. I was talking about how a lot of the Midnight tracks felt jank and difficult to figure out, but the last three we played have been really great. CTR Ruse Tubes is the name of this one. It looks like a Mobius strip figure 8 design, and wow, more beautiful textures. The textures have just improved tenfold on custom tracks in the last couple years. You see everything now. We used to see a lot of the same textures reused over and over again. Almost felt like tracks, like the vanilla tracks, were just getting repurposed in different ways. But that is not the case anymore. The boost panels always have their own unique design. We see a lot of custom. What we got? This is actually Rue right here, isn't it? Yeah, I love it. We got all this custom scenery just making its way all over Mario Kart Midnight, C2GP, all of it. I mean, this track's very short. I'm trying to remember this one. I played CTR, but this one isn't too. I'm not too familiar with this one. You know. Very familiar with Cortex Castle, Blizzard Bluff, and CTR Engine Labs. Those are the ones I know the best. And we played a great CTR track last time, the balloon-based one. I remember that one. I don't really see any shortcut potential aside from the last corner. Maybe we'll save the bullet for that. So this one's beautiful. It's polished. It's smooth. It drives nicely. And now it's time to dip into the off-road bullet strap. Oh no! Oh! Okay, it found its way, but that was really scary. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. More Mario Kart Midnight on the way. Be sure to smash a like, subscribe to Nuo Kart, and subscribe here because we're going online again, and I'm gonna suffer, but it's for you guys.